Inside Thornton introduction. 5, 4, 3, 2, mark. It's Inside Thornton, the program series that features topics of and about Thornton Township High School. Inside Thornton is a production of the Thornton Television News Service, the world's longest-running high school TV news service.
And welcome once again to Inside Thornton. This is show number 4 of the year. We're all excited. We hope you are too. Before we get started here, we have to say congratulations to Matt Kwiatkowski and Tina Louise Richmond for making King and Queen of the Homecoming Court. Also Danny James. Who else was that made the... You don't know? Okay. Anyway, congratulations, guys and dolls and whatever. Our guest today is the head honcho of the speech department. He's also one of the many coaches of the speech team and one of the many talented directors for this year's Falls Children's Theater, which is the Sunday, October 28th. Also, we cannot forget he was, but no longer is, a radio TV teacher.
Thank God.
And please help us welcome our boss and our favorite department chairperson, Mr. Paul Swanstrom. Yeah. We all hear applause for the one and only. Anyway, now tell us a little bit about this year's fall theater, fall play.
Very good, Greg. You might pass the first quarter of last year's TV class yet. This year's show is The Pied Piper of Hamelin. It's an action-packed show. There are about 30 kids in the cast, and a whole lot of things that are going on. I think it's going to be an exciting show.
This is, how many years now have you been doing this?
Well, Thornton's been sponsoring a children's show for about 14 years. And this is the second year that I've done it, but it's a long tradition here.
And who are the stars of this play?
Well, the Piper is Gerald Smith. The mayor is Pat Deal. There are all sorts of townspeople, and there are a lot of rats in the show.
All the originals from last year and the year before?
Sure. Dixmoor?
No.
That's where rats come from, don't they?
No.
Not that I know of.
You live there, don't you?
No, I don't.
No. Okay. Now, as a department chairperson this year, you brought someone else. Quit looking at me, though. You brought someone else in here, Mike Sanders. What is he doing now to...
Mr. Sanders is really filling out the department. He's teaching some of the radio and TV classes. He's a very good technician in theater. He's done some good lighting effects for this show. And he has some excellent sound effects going along with the show. And his contribution is greatly appreciated.
Did he pick up the class you left off last year? That's a nice tie, too.
Thank you.
That's a
nice shirt. You gonna wear it all year? I remember that shirt from last year.
No.
Probably pitched
sure.
some old shoes, didn't you?
I think back in '68 they were.
So also I got a list here of what I wanted to talk to you about. I got to go through.
Good.
Okay.
Notes.
What can a person get from going through a theater or whatever? What can a person get out of it by starring in one of these so-called hits? What can they get out of it as far as a person?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying, what can they get out of it as far as talent-wise or whatever?
Well, they can't really get much more talent than they bring to it. What they can get out of it is self-confidence, an ability to learn how to express themselves better. Something maybe you should try theater.
Let's see. Now, this is how many years that you've been doing this?
Which?
No, that you've been doing. That you've been doing theater.
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 In various aspects, I've been doing it for 9 years.
Okay.
Would you like me to plug the children's show?
Yes. Tell us a little bit about it.
I told you a little bit before, but I can tell you that it's going to be played. There are about 1,500 area kids that have reservations that will be seeing the show both on Thursday and Friday. We have a public performance for anybody who's interested, actually. On Sunday, it starts at 2 o'clock. General admission is $1.50. Children under 5 are free. Children over 65 are free.
Children?
Sure. Grandparents, all types of people. Grandparents.
No.
You're an excellent interviewer.
Okay, no, what kind?
When are you going to get these skills polished?
When do you,
no training since you taught him last year.
Yes, many.
Really?
I got one last question. If I can ask you, what does this bring the school or the department? Does this bring
Besides
the department money, or as far as money-wise, what would one of these make?
The fall show really supplies, is really the moneymaker for our year. The profit that we make off the fall show goes to finance the spring play, goes to finance some of the awards and things that we give our students. As far as what types of things the department gets out of it, there's a lot of satisfaction that the students get out by being in the show. A lot of crowd reaction from the students that are viewing the show, and it's a good experience all the way around.
Okay, well, good luck with it. And I'm sure you'd love to be on here again to plug the speech team if they go downstate. Thanks again for coming up here. And that's Mr. Paul Swanstrom. We'll be back after this public service announcement. Okay.
A young boy lived in this room. He doesn't anymore. He died of cystic fibrosis. Cystic fibrosis kills young people, so young people like us have to kill cystic fibrosis. We need help, everyone's help, to support us in our fight against cystic fibrosis. Please get in touch with your local cystic fibrosis chapter. Remember, cystic fibrosis kills the young, so we have to kill cystic fibrosis.
All right, we're back here now, today, here, now, today. You were supposed to... How was homecoming? You didn't go, did you?
No, I
heard... Did you go to the game?
Yeah, it wasn't too good, though. Should have won. Your plans were kind of messed up.
Yeah, I don't want to get into that. I dusted that floor up, I'll tell you. Paul and everyone was there, Tony. It was something else. It was fun. Anyway, before we go, once again, I want to take a look at we're going to have a look at the, I don't know, you can't really see them too well, but that's the homecoming court in the Thornton 2 newspaper, and I couldn't pronounce it last week. Anyway, the people who ran were Leonard Johnson, Lee James, Milton McGriggs, Matt Kwiatkowski, who won, Milo Swain, and Danny James, who got Prince, Teresa Alexander, Tina Richmond, Dawn Colquitt, Etta Little, Rochelle Humbert, and Michelle Burley also ran. Anyway, Lisa K. Wakeham, that was, there's some good points brought up in the paper. We're not going to talk about them now. Anyway.
Good point.
Okay.
We won't bring that up now.
Yes. Anyway, I had to do that because coming up in the next Thornton 2 newspaper, hopefully they'll have something on us. So remember, Thornton 2 newspaper, 25 cents a copy. I think you can still buy the subscription for $2.25 if you go see Mrs. Seinel. Okay. Well, that ends this week of Inside Thornton. And
Cut-downs galore.
Cut-downs galore. Thank you, Mr. Swanstrom. Good luck on the fall play. Remember, the fall play is Sunday. That is October 28th? And be there. We hope to be there. It's $1.50 admission. What else? That's it, isn't it?
Yeah, that's about it.
Senior citizens, children under whatever, get in free. Okay, that's it. This is Greg Struss, along with Ken Spall. Next week, we'll definitely probably be playing Nerf basketball and have
one
a
of these
look.
Times.
Yeah, and have a look at one of the only girl breakdancers here.
It'll
so
be
we'll see you next
Inside
week.
Thornton versus
Thank you,
the
Mr.
Theater.
Doctor, Ken, everyone. Goodbye.